continues to make my ovaries tingle.
TheSmartLocal.com.
Hello. Oh my god. Hello, Ellie.
There's so much darkness. I'm scared.
How will you rate your teenage years?
I think like previously in secondary school, it's like I don't know what I want. Then I just keep doing things that I think will make me look like cool.
The teenage me and my now me are worlds apart. Did a lot of like ratchet stuff in secondary school and I got public caning. Funny, yes.
I was quite fat and I was very greasy. So I got bullied in secondary school. That was quite sad.
My teenage years were predominantly focused on academics. I knew I wasn't enjoying it, but I couldn't really understand what else there was in life for me.
Oh my god, this is so... it's like a show and tell session. I feel like I'm in primary school.
Hello everyone, meet Diary 2010 to 2017.
I bought this at Comics Connection back when it still existed. I can't believe they closed down, RIP. I just like this a lot because it has donuts. And then, on the back, even more. The first entry was in 2014, so I was 19. Ooh!
Oh, this is my diary. It says, flowers beautiful in a garden. And it says the life of me when I was 12 to 14.
This is my diary, is pretty much very thick. Probably 2021 when I wrote the stuff over here.
I need to select your favorite throwback post.
Oh my god!
Like there's a whole bit about like my crush.
2008, 21st of March, okay? Basically, I had this huge crush on this guy who's from the same church as me. So he ended up being my ex-boyfriend, but at the same time, it's like, I didn't think he knew the extent of my crush on him. Yesterday, I go church, I saw Lucas. I see already, my heart beats super fast. Oh my god, Robert! I miss him like shit, but I don't even actually think that I was talking to this guy at that point in time. How can I miss this guy if I don't really know him 5 months down the road? Yeah, baby, I got stayed, and no, it's not Lucas. Lucas' friend only, full stop. Now that when I think about it, right, it's like, oh my god, I totally played both guys. And I didn't even think about it until now. When I look at it, I'm like, oh, that wasn't a good thing, I guess. We're still friends now, so it's quite funny to see how things have changed from 2008 until now.
6 October 2010. Hi, I'm a freaking idiot. I can't stand myself. I tried to not do irrelevant stuff and just study geog, but I just couldn't concentrate. Every time I think of anything, it's about after the exams and what I'm doing. Bracket and with who. Bracket. Geog exam tomorrow, a subject that I must do well to pull up the overall. And what the hell am I doing now? People studying their asses off until 1 AM and me still thinking of Robert Tan. And what could be? I can't stand how I'm wasting so much time on this Robert Tan. I had a huge crush lah, basically. I think it's like one of my realest crush of all time. And I used to talk to this guy on MSN every single day. I want to hang out with you, but we're stuck with school kids and we can only talk on MSN. Spend a lot of my time thinking about him, which according to 14-year-old me is a waste of time. Smart girl!
2014, right, I had an intense EXO phase. Oh my god, the first sentence is already gross. Chan Yeol, the hottest guy in EXO, continues to make my ovaries tingle. Help! Why am I doing this? Oh, okay, I've changed from Chan Yeol to Yi Xing, which is Lei's Chinese name. I referred to him by his Chinese name because it made me feel closer to him. Why is that boy so hot at 1 May? But I do want to hop on board a plane to China right now and find me a hot-ass China boyfriend. This is so embarrassing. At first I thought it was funny, then I got a bit too descriptive. Then I feel a bit like, oh my god, I'm insane. But I honestly think that these reactions came about because of the hormones.
National Service Week 1. My national service started on the 8th of June 2012, Friday. It was really nerve-wracking for me on the first day, leaving my family and friends home and my freedom, there was also a part of me that was scared for the unknown. I was just acting brave to my loved ones to prevent them from worrying. I miss my old life, but I'm really excited for what's to come. The end result of all my hard work. Hotbot, yo, oh my god! Like, ever since then, I always wanted a hotbot. You can do this. Do it for your family, do it and for yourself. I realized that I was very close to my family. Like, can really feel I was really scared from like what I wrote here lah. I remember during that time, right, I had never done this before. And it was really so hard. This guy really, he seems like he loves his family so much.
The last one is the most emotional.
Oh my god, is this why people cry? How can you do this?
This was 2009, 4th of January. Die, comma, how to survive. I can't get married, question mark. Forever break hearts. I want to know who is that true love. God, I know it sounds cheesy and all, but yeah, I'm a heartless kid. Oh my god, I'm so sad. This was the date I realized that like, wow, I cannot do this kind of thing.
I was outfield and I managed to get a cardboard to write down my feelings in my shell script. 24 September 2013. In outfield now, I'm just telling myself, I'll still be fine, I won't die, but I really want to commission. For this, I am willing to sacrifice my life. What the? I still want to try and pursue other things like my music though, and perhaps a career in medicine. All the stuff I write is like very heart heavy. I don't know why I suddenly so emo. When we live life, right, it doesn't really go according to plan. I think I managed to find a way to like still continue with some of my passions. I had to let go of some of my dreams, which were not so realistic. You know what? Like I'm very happy with like where I've come so far. At least 50% of my dreams have been like covered.
22nd April 2014. It's already nearing the end of April, 4 months into 2014. I'm still alive. I'm writing today because I would like to remember this. A teacher wholly made my day today. Her name is Miss Sharon Tay. We were both waiting for 109 in the evening during the peak hour crowd. We couldn't board the bus, so I sighed and I sat back down. She held a cab, turned back at me and called out, telling me to come along because she's going down the same route. I was absolutely startled, just saying this teacher has never taught me before. I instinctively responded with a polite decline, but she insisted, and so I went against my instinct and hopped right on. She's such a lovely person to talk to. For the first time in a long time, I was having a conversation with someone who seemed so genuinely interested in my story. I felt like I could be seen for once. I never felt good in such a long time. Because like this period of time I was really very down. Basically 2014 was a very difficult year for me. I spent a lot of time alone in school. So I think I remember very poignantly that when this teacher did this small thing for me, right? She didn't know how much it meant to me, and I didn't even know her at all.
So basically I was in this clique in poly. Life just happens and everyone gets their own further studies. It hurt so much to see like, because they're still like super close with each other, I feel like I was dropped like a hot potato. So the date is 17th June 2014. So I went to chill at her house and I said, it was like the funnest shit ever. Wow. Then I said, beep, is such a sweetie. She bought me lots of yummy matcha stuff from Japan. Good day today. Number one, best friend, right? Like if I had not met her, I probably wouldn't be here, because she was actually the one who told like our form teacher, like, I think Renee is depressed again, she might do something stupid. That's when I like went to see the counselor and things like that. I'm so emotional. Ah! Help! Okay. Can I give a shout out to my friend? I mean, I don't think they're gonna watch this, but who knows? But I miss you a lot and I hope you're doing well. And like, thank you for everything. And I hope that one day, like when we are like walking on the road, I mean not on the road, walking. When we're walking around, like I'll see you and then we'll say hi. And I would love to give you a hug. I love you. You put me on an extreme high and an extreme low, like from the freaking Chanyeol and Yixing to like.
Okay, let's close this book. We're never going to look at it again.
So after reading like all these posts, right, how do you feel now?
You look back after a few years, you will see like how much you have changed, and you can self-evaluate.
Having a diary was something that was important to me, especially because when I was younger, like let's say 12 to 14, like it was very taboo to talk about like boys, to talk about like love. So keeping it in the book was like the safest place for me, because I couldn't share it with my friends, because like at that point in time they wouldn't understand.
I mean, it's a bit sad to read things that like have gone, but I'm glad that I documented them. I can remember that at least there was a period of time that these people made me so happy, and I'm still very grateful for them.
You never know, if you're famous, then you have some proof to give to the autobiographers.
I can actually see the change, which is amazing. And it feels really good. Thanks for making me do this.